The social contract, Hobbes, Locke, and Rousseau. The social contract is a foundational concept in political philosophy. It posits that society and the authority of the state originate from an agreement. Individuals willingly surrender certain rights in exchange for the benefits of societal order. This agreement explains the origins of society and legitimizes state authority. It's based on the idea of a voluntary exchange. Freedoms are traded for protection and the establishment of order. The core idea is simple. Individuals consent to be governed. This consent is given in return for the security and advantages of living in a structured society. Key thinkers who shaped this theory include Thomas Hobbes, John Locke, and Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Thomas Hobbes lived during a turbulent period in English history. The English Civil War profoundly influenced his political philosophy. He witnessed firsthand the chaos and violence that could arise from a breakdown of social order. Hobbes held a pessimistic view of human nature. He believed individuals are primarily driven by self-interest and a relentless pursuit of power. This inherent selfishness, he argued, is the fundamental cause of conflict. In Hobbes's state of nature, life is a war of all against all. There is constant fear and violence. No morality exists to guide human behavior. Without a common power to enforce laws, individuals are free to do whatever they deem necessary for self-preservation. This leads to a brutal and short existence. The absence of morality means there are no inherent rights or wrongs. Hobbes argued that individuals must surrender all rights to an absolute sovereign. This sovereign holds unlimited power. Only such a power can effectively maintain order. The purpose of government, according to Hobbes, is to maintain order and security at all costs. Individual liberty is subordinated to the sovereign's authority. This is a necessary sacrifice to escape the horrors of the state of nature. For Hobbes, security is paramount. The sovereign's power must be absolute to prevent society from descending into chaos. Individual rights are secondary to the preservation of peace. John Locke presented a contrasting view of human nature. He believed humans are rational, cooperative, and possess inherent natural rights. These rights exist independently of government. In Locke's state of nature, individuals possess natural rights. These include the rights to life, liberty, and property. Individuals are governed by natural law, which dictates that no one should harm another's life, health, liberty, or possessions. Locke argued that individuals enter into a social contract to establish a government. The purpose of this government is to protect their natural rights. Unlike Hobbes, Locke advocated for a limited government. Locke believed government power should be divided among different branches. This prevents any one branch from becoming too powerful. He emphasized the importance of checks and balances. The consent of the governed is essential for government legitimacy. Locke argued that government derives its just powers from the consent of the governed. If the government fails to uphold its end of the contract, the people have the right to alter or abolish it. Locke justified the right to revolt if the government violates natural rights. This right serves as a safeguard against tyranny. It ensures that the government remains accountable to the people. Locke's philosophy places a strong emphasis on individual rights and freedoms. He believed that government should serve the people, not the other way around. His ideas profoundly influenced the development of liberal democracies. Jean-Jacques Rousseau offered a different perspective on the social contract. He believed that humans are inherently good, but are corrupted by society. Society, with its inequalities and artificial desires, distorts human nature. Rousseau's social contract aims to create a general will. This represents the common good of society. It is not simply the sum of individual wills. Rousseau advocated for direct democracy. Citizens should participate directly in lawmaking. This ensures that laws reflect the general will. The purpose of government, according to Rousseau, is to prioritize collective welfare over individual interests. The general will should guide all government actions. This requires citizens to prioritize the common good. Rousseau emphasized the importance of civic virtue. Citizens should be committed to community and public service. This is essential for the success of a direct democracy. Individuals must surrender their individual will to the general will. Rousseau argued that this is the path to true freedom. By submitting to the general will, individuals are acting in their own best interests. Rousseau's philosophy emphasizes community, equality, and participation. He believed that a just society is one in which all citizens are actively involved in shaping their collective destiny. His ideas influenced the development of participatory democracy. Hobbes, Locke, and Rousseau all explored the social contract. However, they arrived at very different conclusions. Their differing views on human nature led to contrasting visions of government. Hobbes advocated for absolute sovereignty. He prioritized security over liberty. He believed that only a powerful sovereign could prevent society from collapsing into chaos. Locke argued for limited government. He emphasized the protection of individual rights. He believed that government should be accountable to the people. Rousseau championed direct democracy. He sought the pursuit of the common good. He believed that citizens should actively participate in shaping their collective destiny. The differing views of these philosophers stem from their contrasting assumptions about human nature. Hobbes saw humans as inherently selfish. Locke saw them as rational and cooperative. Rousseau saw them as inherently good, but corrupted by society. These philosophers have had a lasting impact. They shaped debates on the relationship between individuals, society, and the state. Their ideas continue to influence political thought today. In summary, Hobbes, Locke, and Rousseau all explored the social contract. They offered different perspectives on the nature of government and the relationship between the individual and society. Their ideas remain relevant to contemporary political debates.